Guys, it's Jill with a real-time review. Today I'm doing the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. This blush is a cream and a powder all in one. If you can see this, do you see how it's just like very airy and bouncy? This is like the coolest thing that I've seen in a really long time. It feels like Play-Doh. Like it feels like I'm pressing Play-Doh into there, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm not getting any color, so I don't know what that says about the cream blush, but let's see. It really feels amazing. That's the color of it, and that's the swatch. The color that I picked up is Pink Plum. Now what this says is that it feels lightweight like a powder, yet melts into skin like a cream. So these are great because in the wintertime I don't like to pile on a whole lot of powder products because I don't have as much oil forming on my skin, so it's not going to break down the powder as easily as it does in the summertime. So I don't like to really pile on, like put on my foundation and then put on a powder over that and then put on a powder bronzer and then put on a powder powder blush. I do sometimes, but when I notice that when I do, I really do get a very powdery look. Now on the right side of my cheek, I'm going to apply it with just my finger. So I'm going to see the difference between applying it with my finger and then with a brush. So I'm going to zoom in onto my cheek. And I personally don't like to apply creamy products with my finger because I always feel like I mess up. See, I personally don't like to use my fingers. Just blend it out with the brush. And we'll see if it can go on with a brush. So here's left side. Sing it, baby, sing it. It doesn't like to go on very well with the brush. It's going on pretty well with the brush. This is such a light color. I thought that it was going to be more plummy than pink, but it's really just kind of like a light pink. So I'm not sure about the other ones, but so far for this, it's not very pigmented at all. Like I'm having to keep on going over and keep on going over and keep on going over and then blending, and kind of not liking that because I'm really kind of into the fast products and how fast a product, like I can get out the door with some makeup on. But it does look beautiful on the skin. It's really melting in like it, you know, like a cream is supposed to. But I'm not liking how it's not very pigmented. So I'm going to keep working on this, kind of try to build it up a little bit more. I can see it like in person, but I can't really see it on the screen, and I want you guys to be able to see it. So let me just show you the time. It is now 10:35. So that was the initial application. And I will be back in a few hours to show you how this is wearing. It's now 5:45. I did this in my last video. And I applied it at 10:35 this morning. So it's doing pretty good. It has worn off a lot, but you definitely can still see that it's on there. Now, these are one of those products that is not claiming to be long wearing, but I believe the fact that it is a cream is going to make it a little bit more long wearing, or should I say it's a cream powder product. But since it is like a powder slash cream, it's making it easier to stay onto the skin. Now I really was having problems getting this to show up. I feel that this product goes on better with your fingers, but if you are challenged like I am, you might want to use a brush. Just try using a more dense brush than what I used. I used this one, which is not very dense, and then I went back and used my Sigma F80, I believe is what it is, yeah. And that one is very, very, very dense. $7.99. So you don't get a whole lot of product. $7.99 seems a little bit pricey to me for a blush, to tell you the truth. It's 5.6 grams, 0.19 ounces. So you don't get a whole lot, and as you can see, it's like pretty smushed down from me like really trying to get in there and apply it to my cheeks. Now, this one is not completely matte. It does have sparkle to it. So I do like that because it's been adding some nice glow. I didn't add a highlighter or anything to my face. So it added a nice glow. But I would say the pigmentation is not up to par with what I was expecting. So, like I said, I only have one of these. I really don't know. I can't compare pigmentation-wise to any of the other ones that they have. But I surely do hope that the other ones are more pigmented than this one. What I also noticed is throughout the day, it kind of turned more and more of a lighter pink as the day went on. This darn light. Another thing that I don't like about it is that it's like already so smushed down after one application. So, I mean, you know, that's kind of sad. It's definitely very unique, and hopefully that there's the other ones are more pigmented than this, because that's really my only complaint is the pigmentation. I think it's got a great glow. It's a beautiful color other than the fact that it's not pigmented. It wears beautifully. It blends beautifully. So those are my final thoughts. Definitely let me know if you guys have these or if you've tried them, if you like them. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.